Wow, I never thought this would ever happen to me. I'm absolutely mortified. This is a cautionary tale of how I lost my WhatsApp and how I got it back. So, to begin this story, this happened a few weeks back. I was in my mum's kitchen, my mum was there, and I received a call over WhatsApp. It was from somebody who was in a group, a WhatsApp group that I'm in. The person said to me that they were organising a reunion. It was for the group is a podcasting group, and I'd been quite active in the group, but for some reason or other, I'd stopped chatting within the group for a little while. And so this call came out of the blue, and the person said what he said. He said, "Oh, I'm organising a reunion. You're going to get a code, and what I want you to do is just to confirm that you've received it and let me know." And then I said, okay, fair enough. So they asked me what the code was. I told them. The first time I couldn't find it, but I wanted to actually go back into the WhatsApp group to confirm this because I said to myself, wait a minute, this is a bit strange. So I said to the person, wait a moment, and they were pressing me. And I actually said to them, how do I know it's not a scam? And he said, well, no. Anyway, before I knew it, my WhatsApp disappeared from me right in front of my eyes. And I was stunned. I turned to my mother and I said, Mum, I don't know what the hell I've just done. And you just heard me say to this mum, how do I know you're not a scammer? And that was it, guys. What should have been a warning was somebody asking me for a code. If somebody asks you for a code, you know for the life of you, that's a scam. Because why would they need you to repeat that back? And I did it, and I can't believe I did it. So, what actually happened next was me running around like a blue ass fly, just trying to get my WhatsApp back. I didn't know what was going on. So, I went on my computer and it deleted right before my eyes. I tried to reestablish my WhatsApp, but found out that whoever has the code can re-register your WhatsApp under their own phone number or whichever phone they choose. So that was all new to me. So I actually went into various different forums. I went into Reddit forums to find out what to do. And some of the forums advise you to go and establish a business WhatsApp. When I went to do that, I found the scammer had already set one up. So all these little things that I was trying to do was kind of roadblocks. Also, people were saying after a few days you'll get your account back, which I didn't quite believe. So the next thing that I did, I started contacting my contacts from my phone list and saying to them that my WhatsApp has been taken over. If you get any messages, know that it's not me. The first person started calling in, the first person from my contacts called me and said, "Hey Betty, are you okay? I've just received a text that says that you are in some problems, some troubles, financial problems, and that you need £300." And I said, "That's not me, that's the scammer." And so I was getting calls one by one from my friends saying that, am I okay? And I started to ask them, spread the word out that that is a scammer. So that's one of the things that you should do. The other thing that I did, I got onto WhatsApp. WhatsApp are really not that quick to respond. So I kept bombarding them with emails to contact me to please help me. And I really didn't get I didn't have that much luck. One of the things that I did do is I got another phone. I've got a phone that belongs to my sister, and I phoned my WhatsApp number, hoping that the scammer would pick up. The scammer did actually pick up, which I won't say I was surprised, I expected them to pick up. And when they picked up, and I said, give me back my WhatsApp. I kept saying that, I kept repeating it over and over again. And they said to me, send me dollars. Then they said, send me pounds. And I said, I'm not sending you anything. Then I started something where, if you're a Christian, you probably understand. I started to plead the blood of Jesus. I started to pray for them. I started saying to them that whatever you do is going to fall back on you. And I started praying. I started praying loudly. I started saying all kinds of things. I didn't curse the scammer at all, but I started saying all these things. And the funniest thing is the scammer, they did not actually put the phone down. I ended up putting the phone down myself. And so I left it at that. I said, well, there's not a lot more I can do. So the things that I was doing was bombarding WhatsApp and saying to them that this person's taken over my phone. And they kept sending me emails back. And it was right, going around in a suit. It felt like Groundhog Day. If you know the movie Groundhog Day, you know the person or a scene is repeated over and over again and again. And you feel that's how it felt like, going round and round in a circle, not getting anywhere. So this actual thing happened to me on a Thursday. So by Thursday afternoon, by the Friday, nothing much was happening. And then I think I'd actually had a text. I don't know whether it was from WhatsApp, and it said to press on a link and to something about restoring your WhatsApp. But by that time, I was too frightened to be pressing on any links whatsoever. So I didn't do that. So come the Saturday morning, something said to me, try your WhatsApp, because in between I'd been trying to get back my WhatsApp, trying to re-register it and finding it was going to a number of a phone overseas. And then for some reason or other, I had tried to do it again to re-register. And for some reason or other, I was able to re-register my WhatsApp, register it to my phone, because the crux of the matter is that when somebody else has the code for your WhatsApp, because you have, once you've given over the details to somebody and they can re-register it, you will never get it back unless they deregister that WhatsApp or unless WhatsApp does something. So the steps I would say is to keep on trying to re-register your WhatsApp, because there is going to come a day when that person will not be able to use that WhatsApp anymore, because you only can use one WhatsApp per phone. Once they have done what they want to do with your contact details, because what I found when I got my WhatsApp back is that this person had started a distribution list. This distribution list they were using to actually contact your contacts within. So they've made a list of everybody within your contact that they want to now go out and ask for money. So that's what this person had actually done. So I could see that there was a list of 76 people within another list. So that's what they had done. And I deleted that immediately. The other steps I took, which I hadn't done previously, so when you first start your WhatsApp, or if you have a WhatsApp and you need to protect it, you need to set up your two-factor authentication for your WhatsApp. You also need to register an email, because when I went back into my WhatsApp to see what was registered, that person had actually registered a Gmail account on that. So I took that out. So those are the things that you need to protect your WhatsApp in the first place. So if you don't want to lose your WhatsApp and have a headache, like what I did, because my WhatsApp is linked to so many things, so many groups, and so many things that I do. And I was actually devastated when I lost my WhatsApp. So the thing that I would say is to best protect yourself. If you get into that situation, know that you will get it back at some point. It may be 3 days, it may be later, but also WhatsApp do seem to be, at times you might think, oh, they're useless. And I didn't really find the forums to be of great help, but I believe WhatsApp did intervene in getting my WhatsApp back, so be confident that you will get it back. At the time, being in the situation, I felt devastated, but there are lots of ways that you can protect yourself. So if you ever hear any mention the word code, can you give them a code? Don't do it. I thought I was knowledgeable. I thought I would never ever be caught out doing anything like that. And to actually find that, wow, I was off my A game, that it actually happened to me. Wow. If you have ever been in this kind of situation, I'd love to hear what you did. What was the one piece of advice that you could give to somebody who's in that same situation? Because for me, I felt like as I was never going to get out of it and that I would never get my WhatsApp back. And by the time I actually decided, okay, it's gone and to have peace, actually, to be quite honest, I will actually say that the one thing that the Reddit forums did actually say was that after a few days that you get it back. I didn't actually believe that, but it's actually true. I did get it back. So hopefully, I'm hoping that this message has helped you and that you have found it useful. So, love to hear your comments. See you in my next video.